welcome to another UK couple's interior project. Here we are doing another bathroom renovation. This is going to be for a client who has very eclectic and colorful tastes, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah, I think in this one we have a client who's letting us sort of go with our most creative designs, really colourful, really bold statement I think they want to make with this bathroom. We've been working together on some designs and I think we've come up with something, so that's what we'll be showing you today.
Yeah, we're not touching a lot of the shower area. It's mainly, this is the guest bathroom by the way, so it's mainly just the walking area that we will be transforming. Because this is a new flat and this is a new bathroom, we are not really swapping out a lot of the hardware and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned and enjoy the transformation. Also, if you are in the southern part of England and you would like We Dream Homes, that is our company, to come and do a renovation for you at your home, log on to
wedreamhomes.co.uk, fill in the form, send us some inspiration pictures, and we can have a free consultation.
Yeah.
Alright, let's begin.
Bye. We are placing a wood countertop on top of the tiled countertop next to the sink. This is part of the transformation. What we've done here is, this is not the actual wood piece that's going to go on top. This is a plywood cut from the basic measurements we took initially, and we have templated out how it would look around the sink. This was purely done for us to experiment for, like, there'll always be a little bit of flaws, like we would have to sand a bit more off on this side and some of the corners. It's always the case, like we have never had a project where every single wall and every single surface is perfectly right angled and straight, so it's always better to template your things first if you're not confident with your measurements. That would always give you a better finish at the end of the day.
Wow, that's beautiful. This part shouldn't really matter because there's going to be a wood block about an inch high, so it's going to get hidden anyway.
We're at the stage of pulling out the tape for the stripes. This is how it looks like when it's finished. So we've got really good sharp edges on the stripes. So this technique works really well. So I guess it's worth the investment. We did make a mistake here in that I rolled the wrong paint over these portions. So the old paint is clearly not pure brilliant white. This is pure brilliant white, which is what we've done. So instead of painting these all now with the brighter colour, we're gonna just, TJ thinks she can try and achieve that colour, and then once this all dries, we'll paint over it and try and fix that. Here we have the worktop bit that goes on the bathroom by the sink. There's our cutout for the sink. And we've just made some markings for the edges where it wouldn't actually fit flush in the worktop in the bathroom. So using our practice piece, we made a stencil and we knew where to make extra bits of sanding so that it's just comes out a bit here, for example, or is rounded off in that corner. So yeah, trying to make it an exact fit, and then this will be tried out, and then if it's good, we'll stain it, and this will be our piece.
That's what I did.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, but the tab kind of makes.
That's okay, we'll go past the tap first.
Okay, yeah.
Down a bit, yeah, okay. It would go, right, if you give it a soft thud?
Would it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So you want more here?
Where is it stopping?
Only that corner now. And here.
Okay, so we do
Same,
that.
same thing, basically.
I think this side is fine.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Yeah, I feel like that thing's not doing much. Take 3.
Down, bring it on the little down.
It went down a bit, but not
Yeah.
fully. Take 4. But how much of it needs to come? If you see this section
I
here.
think about 1 grain.
Take 5. Is that the last bit touching the wall?
I think this is a bit touching the wall.
Take 6.
This is also stuck. There's no room here.
Take 7.
What do you mean?
I think so.
7. I'm not sure where it's getting stuck.
It looks like it's stuck on the back on the silicone, is it? Take 8. Finally, is that it?
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah. Is that fine? Now we'll just put something heavy on it.
We're just doing the silicone on the edges for waterproofing. We're choosing to do white around the sink, and then all across the back and on the sides we're using clear silicone, just so it doesn't take away from the colors around it too much.
We're just waiting for some of the staining to dry. We thought we'd open up the floor tiles. That's how it's looking. So we've not stuck them. We're just placing them on top to see how it might fit. They're quite big actually, so I think it will make the room look a bit more grand, especially if they're bigger tiles. I think it will make the floor seem bigger than it is, which is nice. They look pretty good, right, the tiles?
Yeah,
It
it
looks-
goes very well
Yeah.
with the whole
I think we got these from Wayfair, these ones. Yeah,
They're
there's
called-
loads of options.
There are many options, and this one is called Medina.
Yeah, Medina. I think there's many different brands doing a very similar
Yeah.
thing. So, yeah, you grab them from there, and then you can just put in your meter squared, or I think they give a couple of options on how they can tell you how many they think you'll need. Plus,
Yeah.
and they give a little tick box like plus 10% for wastage, because you know, like we might have to cut this to be able to fit that in those sections. we've got this grout filling tool that we can use ready to go, and we're just going to use this to fill in the gaps between the tiles.
We cleaned some of the edges of the grout because this part was almost dry, and that's finishing up the last bits of grouting.
Yeah, and we're going to do 2 or 3 coats of this. Well, that didn't work because there is a steel beam that goes across that wall of the door, and we do not have tools or screws to be able to go through that, so we will have to postpone that for another time. Let's move on to this wall.
That just made it worse. Can I get a normal cloth? Yeah, to the right. Yeah.
Just finished mounting all this, and this is so close to center. It's almost surreal.